Okay. What's up, guys? I have a voice. I do have a voice. How's it going, Nostalgia Nation? Imaginator here. How are all the imaginary friends in the chat doing? Happy Friday. We got our lovely bot. Hi, bot. Sashiburi says Adam's father. Dude, how have you been? And Sunny, of course, is in here as well. What's up, guys? Sunny, how's the job front looking? What is new in you guys' camp? You had a lot going on in your lives last time I talked to you, so I need a good update from you guys. Hopefully you're doing well, and it's just fabulous to see you in here. Some of the best people ever, those two. Speaking of best people ever, Jason, our super fan as well. Look at that imaginary friend's lovely green name. Super esteemed as always, and that was fun. We were able to play some Mario Kart World the other day, so thanks, Jason, for hosting that. I suck. We can hear it's a miracle, says Sunny. Mr. John is in here, of course. Good to see you, John. Hi. It's a good summation. Is Adam's father. Tuck Tuck, what's up? Dude, it was great seeing you today, my friend. Dude, I'm not kidding. Tuck Tuck, one of the coolest people on planet Earth. If you don't know him in real life, your life is terrible. It's the man. I can stop shaking now. That's right, John. I'm so sorry for the withdrawals. We do need our sleep, so I'm very proud of you for not tuning in on Wednesday because you need to get some sleep. Uh, looks like you have acreage picked out. You might have to text me the full scoop on this. Actually, I'm starting a cleaning business. Did one of Mesquite 4 hours of work, $160. Heck yeah, Sonny, let's go. Congrats. Time frame still in the air, says Adam's father. Tyler, what up? One of our great imaginary friends, Tyler, in the chat. Dude, how are you, man? I'm doing good. Some people asking. I appreciate it. You know, it's Christmas season, holiday season, and that's always busy. There's good things going on, there's bad things going on, there's crazy things going on. Put in the chat if you're done with Christmas shopping already. That would be amazing. Let's shout them out, shall we? I'm done. This guy's done. Dude, you didn't suck, says Jason. You were trying, and if you want to play it again, just hit me up. Yeah, I mean, I did okay considering I haven't played in probably a couple months. Never played the update till I jumped on with Mr. Jason. So, but what up, gang? Says Tyler. Still setting up the Vita. That's right, John. I wanted to ask about that. So you bought a Vita secondhand? Is that what's going on, and you're modding it? Some good, bad, and the ugly. Yep. Looking at Joms. Way to go, Sonny. You're like, I'm just gonna do it myself. Haven't done Christmas shopping yet, John. It's okay. You don't really need to do much, right? What do you do for your parents, maybe? For your family? Iker's in the chat. Iker, what's up? Speaking of Christmas shopping, yeah, Craig, I think you sent me a picture of those, right? Those are fire. My kids are grown up, so no Christmas shopping except getting Craig's dream gun. That's how you know you're with the right person. Refurbed. Okay. Dude, that's awesome, John. Yeah, put some pictures in the chat of that for sure. I'm going to get some Final Fantasy VI going for us, y'all. Let's do this. Let's get rid of my background so we can pop into the clean view for MUVR. Black Friday sales. Yeah, be careful of those. They can be equally a blessing or a curse, right? Jason's going to get a Christmas bonus paycheck from the next week for next week. That's amazing. Can't believe it's already December. Time truly does fly and fast. Iker's spitting truth in the chat. I'll tell you the games once RetroArch has done installing. Nice. Oh, I saw that, Sonny. That's slick. Final Fantasy 3. New video for all you members. You will see a new video dropping tonight. It'll be late tonight after the stream. So all you members will see the video. Actually, all you fans. I think there's a couple member fans. Everybody else will see it on Sunday. And there's going to be more coming soonly after. Soonly. Let me just make sure that the sound, I've been adjusting things. Okay, it should still work. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear that. Wait, what am I doing? We're not playing on the Super Nintendo. Playing on the Game Boy Advance right here. Let's go on the TV for a bit, shall we? This time. GBA version, you called it. Where's the Christmas decorations in MUVR? That's true. I should set up some Christmas decor. It's a good point. Can't believe it's almost 2026. I mean, that sounds wrong to say out loud. That's freaking messed up. Wrong cartridge. um, a couple of announcements. So if you guys didn't see, I've been sort of hyping it all over the place. I'm sorry if I've been in everybody's face like, hey, you need to look at this. But in the Discord, by the way, I need to pull up. Hold on. In the Discord, uh, in the Pathia chat, right? My jobs sub chat where I give you updates about what I'm doing at work at the game dev studio. I posted a bunch of updates in there, and y'all should go check it out because it's super, super freaking exciting. Where'd my MUVR go? There we go. Yeah, dude. So the trailer, if you haven't seen the news already, I don't know how you missed it because I've been very loud about it. The news. Hold on. Let's turn this down. The news is that the trailer for my game dropped. I call it my game. It's not my game. I'm just doing writing on it. But it's gotten a lot of positive feedback. It's gotten a lot of big YouTubers looking at it, which is crazy. Tons of views beyond our expectations. So things are looking really promising there. Monday, I start recording sessions for some voice work they've asked me to do, which I just kind of shot my shot. I just sort of threw it out there and they're like, "You'll do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, totally." And they're like, "Okay." Um, I'm on loan to the audio engineer guys department from the writing department for Monday and maybe Tuesday as well. I don't know if anything I do is going to be in the final game. It's basically placeholder dialogue files for the programmers to get the timing and stuff right for the animations, and then voice actors, real voice actors will come in and finish it later. But I'm kind of considering it as like a low key audition because I figure, hey, if I can do well, maybe they'll be like, hey, maybe we can use this guy for something. Who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna do my very best, and we'll see if it ever leads to anything. But all the same, it's very exciting. It's a very exciting, fun new opportunity. Number 3 with Pathia Games, the Godslayer. I am also working with the marketing team, or I will, to get some stuff exclusive to this channel about the Godslayer as it gets closer to release, which is a ways off. It's a good ways off. But I mean, this channel could be the exclusive place where an insider gives new updates to the entire internet. It might be housed right here. So that would be exciting. We'll see where that ends up going and what shape that ends up taking. And then the last update in there was I got a Steam key for My Time at Evershine, which is our other big project that's coming out next year, at least so far. And I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't think I can stream it because it's closed to the public, but because it's an alpha build. But anyway, exciting. And that gives me hope that I'll get a Godslayer Steam code when it gets closer to release. So we'll see what happens. Excuse me. Oh, Joseph's in here. What's up, Joe? Vulcan, that is. We are so proud, says Sunny. Oh, thank you so much. John, have you seen that it gives you more room inside for some other mods? By the way, my GameCube controller is coming on December 11th. That's right. Jason ordered the GameCube controller for Switch 2. Exciting. Do a Richter Belmont impression. Always quote the celebrity. That's stretching it, but I appreciate that. I appreciate it. The Pathia version of MacGyver. Yeah, basically. Sent the Zillow to the stream Chat, Discord? Oh, heck yeah, I gotta look at that. Hold on, that's important. And we're gonna get going with the game. Wow. Dude, I'm gonna have to look at that in more detail. That's crazy, though. That would be so cool, dude. I will have to go right out there and visit you guys. Oh, famed Valve leaker. I don't know who that is. Oh, McVicker, not MacGyver. Yeah, I won't be leaking anything. I need a job. I need to keep my job. I did not try the GameCube controller, Jason. That's one. I have the Switch, NES, and SNES controllers, but I have no nostalgia for the GameCube. I didn't grow up with a GameCube. In fact, I've rarely used a GameCube, an actual GameCube before. So that is a product that would be kind of wasted on me. That's not a good investment of my money. Same with the N64 controller. I didn't bother buying that one either. Okay, how is the game audio? Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Dragon Quest Builders on Beat Up. Yeah, I did know that, but that's just the original one, right? I think there's 2 Dragon Quest Builders. Good levels. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Let's go. Do it. We just got Espers. That's right. I'm gonna have to do some off-stream grinding, because you gotta grind these Espers out big time. And now we're heading to one of the best parts in the game. We'll be doing that tonight. We're gonna hit the Opera House tonight. That part of the game is incredible. Gotta make some mic adjustments here. By the way, is anyone playing Metroid Prime 4? I got it on Switch 2, as I posted about, and I'm not a huge Metroid Prime guy, but I'm impressed so far for what it is. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to let it get in the way of my playing of Final Fantasy 12, though. That's what I'm playing on my own time. Those are some good ones, John. Joe's like, ugh, Magicite. He hates Magicite system. It's not the best. It's just not fun, you know? It's fine. It does the job. It's whatever, but it's not... It doesn't feel rewarding, I guess. You just earn the points and trade things around. I think it's clever that they have the percentage rates or whatever, so that better espers can earn you backlogged spells quicker, but... Why is Locke not progressing it? Oh, I'm an idiot. It's not the one he has equipped. Then, of course, you have to juggle espers with all your other characters. Once they're all together with an airship, you have like 16 characters. Like, it's a lot of grinding. Nothing can ever make me like the idea of making any character do anything. What is your ideal, Joe, what would you say your ideal, like, magic system in a game is? %. Nice. You'll finish before the stream's over. Jason says, yeah, that's fair, Colby, but for me, I was on the GameCube era, and ever since I fell in love with it. So when Nintendo announced that they were doing the GameCube on Switch 2, then I would need it. Nice, dude. I'm excited for you. Those are really cool controllers, the Switch compatible ones. Final Fantasy 9 does it really good. I like 9s too, and you all know how I feel about Final Fantasy 9, right? Best game of all time, I think. But I still think that system's not perfect. I do really love that the items and stuff, or the abilities are attached to your gear. And once you learn them, you've learned them. Like, I do like it. But, I don't know. It's not my favorite. In and of itself, I guess, if that makes sense. While physical attackers can't learn them. Yeah. Yeah. So you're not wasting time learning stuff they can't use. I'm just gonna grind for a second, by the way. We're not gonna do this for a long time. Then we go south to the Opera House. Oh, I'm so excited. This part is so great. Hey, Jason tipped a buck, dude. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jason, for reminding me. I've updated the counter. You guys can see over here, over there, that side of the screen, opposite of me. It says, buy a kid a game for Christmas. Right? Ooh, we got spells being learned down here. Let me turn the TV down for a sec. Buy a kid a game for Christmas is what our charity goal is over there. I've set the goal at $600 before the, I think it's, yeah, we got 14 days to go. So the 19th of December, so that we can go there before Christmas and buy games for kids in need. So Jason, you're the man. Every little dollar, every dime helps. That dollar's going toward buying some games for kids and making people's, making people's day, making people's holiday, hopefully. Yeah, John. So the idea is that we would go somewhere and buy a lot of games for a lot of different people. We buy like one game for one family, another family comes through the line, we'll buy their game, another family comes through, we'll buy their game, right? That's the idea. At least for now. We're gonna do something great. Oh, I forgot to check the espers. Yeah, John, I'm either gonna stream it live and like have you guys be like, hey, there's a kid, go get that kid. Or I will definitely take a video, like make a long form video out of it. But one way or another, you guys will definitely see it this time. I know with the children's safe house that we did last time, we were restricted from filming back there, which makes perfect sense. But we're gonna make sure you guys are a lot more involved and can see it a little better this time. Got 1,200 watts in solar panels for Black Friday, $35 for 100 watts. Let's go, $10. Choo choo, the train begins. Dude, Adam's father, thank you so freaking much for the $10. Going right to the kids. I mean, you think about it, if a kid's in Walmart or something and picks one of those discount games, like they have the discount Switch 1 games, that's half a game right there that Adam's father just donated. That's half a cartridge right there. Yeah, put the solar panels in the Discord. And what's the RV updates, dude? You gotta be doing the art. You're so close. Wendy's after this. I can't do it tonight, John, unfortunately, but we will get that going soon. Uh-oh. Sunny summoned Jeepers. She summoned him. She spoke the words. What have you done, Sonny? What have you done? What have you done? Yeah, John's summoning too. Haven't done much, but it's ready to rock and roll. Really? So did you guys officially finish the RVs? Jason, the money hype train is coming. Choo choo. Dude, you guys are the best. We're gonna make it count. We're gonna make it awesome. Ooh, Edgar's dying. What am I doing here? Learn silence of the lambs. Be ridiculous to just sit here and learn everything they just got, wouldn't it? Because we've got a 2%er. Yeah, that would take too long. We're not going to wait for that. We got to get this show on the road. She's got a 1%er for Cura. Oh my gosh. That's going to take a minute. Another 2%. I should do the summons. Let's do one more battle and actually summon them. I can't remember kind of how that goes. Again, I said this last stream, but as a kid playing this, I never knew you could summon. I never knew you could actually summon the Esper itself. Hello, Clarice. So Celeste is Kieran. I think that casts regen on everybody. Is that right? It's the last unicorn. When the last eagle flies over the last from the mountain. Did you see Kate Sith? It looked just like FF7's Kate Sith. I think that's so cool. Okay, so Kate Sith casts Confuse on everybody. Oh, amazing. We know what Ramu does. He's just Judgment's Bolt, or Judgment's Bolt, yeah. I mean, for the time, the summons were pretty freaking cool. And it was really 7 after this that started the big summon animations. What do we think of Evil Dead after watching Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and the first season of Ash vs. Evil Dead is pretty good. Yeah, they're classics, of course, but I'm not a huge fan of them. Oh, he told me about this, Sonny. I think that's an amazing idea. That's such a good idea. I cast extremely slow internet. Boomer Judgment. Boomer Judgment. 50 bucks? Wait, Tyler. Tyler, my man. Tyler. Tyler, you have to yell your own name. Tyler. Dude, with no message, just straight up 50. Dude. Tyler, you are the GOAT, man. It's Christmas time for your family. You don't need to be doing that. Holy cow, says Jason. Well, now we have to go to Wendy's. Dude, Tyler's the boss now. Tyler is the boss of this stream. What he says goes. Let's go. Dude, Tyler, thank you. Tyler literally just bought an entire game for a kid. An entire game. Pretty much. Family is all bought for. Gotta spread the joy. Dude, what a freaking GOAT. 50 bucks. Holy cow, Batman. I cast manual breathing. Dude, Tyler, that means so much, dude. Not going to me. That's freaking amazing. MVP. And you're done with Christmas shopping, you said, so good job on that. Everybody throw some amazing emojis in the chat for a freaking GOAT, Tyler. Incredible. Well, I guess that message that I did send was non-noticed. Was it? You said, holy cow, I saw that. Did you miss my message? Hey, Colby, remember when there is a lot of monies from the Metroid stream? I do remember that. That was wild. I made a short out of that one, I think. That was crazy. That was like, was that a Jeebus time? And a Tyler time? There was a lot of people that night. That was crazy. Dude, that is freaking amazing. I cast 9 months pregnant with twins. Is this from something? Am I missing something? Or are you guys just being crazy? Whatever it is, I like it. Yes, Sonny's doing some dabs for Tyler. Dabs for Tyler. That sounds like a charity in and of itself. That's right. John threw some Aussie dollars in there. For Shizzle. 50 freaking dollars in one shot. What are we at? $66 tonight then? Holy mother. Hey, OG Rozzy is in the chat. Everybody say hi to Raziel. Play Elden Ring, coward. Okay, I'm going to bed now. Dude, I will never play Elden Ring. It will not happen. People will click on the video because they like Elden Ring, and they'll come in and see me hating on Elden Ring. That's what would happen. Shout out to Raziel, by the way, in the chat. My basically unofficial tech support, helping me get all set up with the new rig. I know that was a little while ago, but everything's working great now. Sold me a webcam that's good. Helped me upgrade get my mic working again. Remember, I was having mic problems. Tyler's the main goat in the chat tonight. Raziel is the secondary goat. Elden Ring is freaking awesome, says Tucker, spewing lies in the chat. Dark Souls is way better than Elden Ring. See, Razi, don't worry. I will be watching your stream when it goes live on Twitch. Yeah, there's a few people in here that I know watch Razi now consistently, so that's good. You know, if Elden Ring ever goes on an insane sale, maybe I'll pick it up and we'll just have a rage night. I'm sure I'd like enjoy it, but I don't know if I could like play all the way through it. I don't know. If we reach $1,800 in 14 days, do we get Elden Ring? Yes. If we reach $1,800 for the goal in 14 days, I will buy Elden Ring and I will play all of it and the DLC. If we can get GB in here, that might be tonight. Who's going to beat Tyler's 50? Elden Ring is the easiest Souls game. And I've watched a buddy of mine play it for maybe an hour, and I was like, this is legit, like, cool. But I just feel in my heart that it's not, it doesn't speak to me. I don't know what it, I know enough about it to respect it and know it's a great game, but like, just doesn't resonate with me. But who knows? Who knows? I would never want to watch anyone play a Souls game. But which version, says Jason? I'd rather have my own build. I want to help you beat some bosses on there. Dude, yeah, Tuck might have to come over here and be with me in the stream and help me out. For every $1, I get 10% unemployment tax. This is true. This is true. It's the hardest one. I'm getting mixed messages, you guys. Okay, let's talk to Maestro. Easy compared to Dark Souls 3. Impresario. Maria? For some reason, Celeste is like a clone of Maria. It's like a doppelganger. Me? Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Wow, you could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh dear, we're really in trouble this time. Celeste looks like Maria? This game is packed with charm. They're like, they do the little finger wag. It looks like they're flipping off the camera, which is kind of funny. A letter was dropped. Let's read it. That man must have dropped this. And then, perfect timing. That man must have dropped this. Let's open the letter. Boom, $10 super chat from Tucker. Elden Ring, he says, LOL. Dude, Tucker, thank you, man. Combined with Jason, Tyler, and my mind just went blank. Adam, thank you. Yeah, Adam's father, Jason, Tyler, and now Tucker. Dude, we are killing it tonight. That's crazy. We're over $70 now. Look at the money's bar. 516 bucks, dude. Let's go. We're like approaching the goal. John's got to activate his new card. No worries, dude. I never hold it against people that can't donate. You're here and supporting. That's all that matters. But dude, incredible. What is this with these games and the name Maria? Oh, the next game I'm streaming, by the way, is Claire Obscure. Oh man, I wanted to play Claire Obscure so bad, but I don't think I will. I wanted to play it so bad. It looks so freaking good. I hope it wins Game of the Year. Dude, thank you so much, Tuck. Dude, there are so many real ones in the chat tonight. It's unbelievable. By the way, shout out and some love to Tuck. He is an excellent artist in many different ways. And he hooked me up with some sick stickers the other day because he prints stickers. Super cool. Gotta donate to Elden Ring. That after Christmas and we get into January, that'll be literally the next thing. Make Imaginator play Elden Ring. Maria, I know it would be a Sonic Adventure too. Oh, that's true. That man is the director of the troupe that performs at the Opera House. Everyone just calls him Impresario. Oh, this is not him speaking. This is the letter. He's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. Here's what the letter says. Dearest Maria, I need to... You guys don't know who this character is yet, but I'm trying to... What voice would he have? The Wandering Gambler. Dearest Maria, I've decided to take you as my wife, so I'll be coming to kidnap you, the Wandering Gambler. Who's this wandering what's-his-face? Were you born on a farm, son? The music. Freaking Setzer, dude. A gambling vagabond who finds freedom from society's... Dude, let's go! $20 from Raziel. Andrew Jackson for Elden Ring. Good night. Dude, thank you so much, OG. Man, we are crushing it tonight. Andrew Jackson for Elden Ring. And I don't know if you were in the chat, Raziel, but I know you're heading off to bed. Thank you so much for that. That freaking means a lot. All this money is going, as you can see, to buying video games for kids this Christmas. We're going to be at the store, in GameStop, and Walmart, looking for people Christmas shopping and buying kids some games with this money. So that's where it's going. 64 to go. Rozzy! Tyler's shouting him out. Rozzy, what is wrong with you? $20? Holy crap. Holy $20, Batman. $64 until our halfway point for Elden Ring. Oh, you're just talking cumulatively $1,800. Word, buy Elden Ring for a kid so he can rage and break his controller in front of his mom. Honey, what did you get for Christmas? Shut up, Mom! I'm pissed! Even Rozzy's heart softens up this time of year. I don't know, guys. I'm about to expose Raziel. You ready for this? He tells stories about me on his channel. I'm about to expose Raziel. You ready? Yeah, I'm only going to say this once. People that aren't in here right now are not going to hear this. Unless, you know, they watch the replay. Raziel is quite the character. But inside, he puts on a show. He puts on a show that he's kind of hardcore. Which, let's be real, he kind of is. But he's got a heart of gold. On the inside, realest bro ever. This guy would bend over backwards and help anybody with anything. That's it. That's the truth. Exposed. Keep the monies going, says Jason. Raise the goal to 1,200 and change the donation goal to buy a kid a game for Christmas, and I'll play Elden Ring. 1,200, just double the goal. Just double it. Now I'm exposed. Now you can go to bed knowing you've been unmasked. Mayhem, mischief for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is rage bait. So anytime there's a donation, Tyler yells the name. Sonny's job is to do the Batman thing. Sorry, we're never going to get through this game. There's just too many MVPs in the chat tonight. Gambling vagabond who finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality aboard his airship, the Blackjack. Who finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality. Wow, what kind of things does he do on his airship? There he is. That's Oh yeah, John, I'll just take it out of your paycheck. That's cool. I'll do that for you. Oh, Jason, this is the best community. The best community. That would be Setzer, owner of the world's only airship. If we had that airship, we'd have our way into the Empire. Let's set up a meeting with this Setzer. You're the spitting image of Maria, huh? Haven't heard of her, you say? She's a famous opera singer. Okay, let's do it. Is Setzer a drug lord or something? I know, you like never really know. Where he got his airships from? Oh, Sonny, I'll take it out of your check too. RetroArch's almost done, John. Like, just hit me that it's been a year since we did the fundraiser for last Christmas. I know, dude. Like that. Time just flies. How was I know the years, we still got time to make it an awesome year, but how was everybody's year in general? Give it a letter grade. A being like, this is the best year I've had in my life. F is like, how did I survive this year? I wish I was dead. Mine would be like a C-. Well, I don't know, man. Some aspects were straight up F. Like when my father-in-law passed, that was terrible. And some things were like an A. I mean, I got my dream job, essentially. So that's got to count for something. So maybe it averages to like a B. Maybe a B-. Just because losing a family member is always super sucky. John, if you do get paid from Colby by working. B+, says Craig. Okay. That's passable. You didn't flunk. Good year, except for double vision and learning I have MS. Yeah, that brings it down at least one letter grade, maybe. Dude, Tyler, S tier? S+++++++. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like Tyler's one of those guys, though, that's just... anything could happen to him. He's Job over there. Anything could happen to him, and he'd be like a happy camper and just help people out. I've never met him. We almost did, right, Tyler? But that's just the inkling I get. Or he could be a serial killer. I don't know. You never know. All y'all could be serial killers. I don't know. I would just put a rank A. Nice, Jason. That's what I like to hear. Well, I can tell you, all of you guys, every one of you being in my life, whatever score mine actually would be, you guys brought it up one letter. Just from being homies. You guys are awesome. Honestly, honesty is, say, a happiest toe of my life. Happiest toe of your life. I'm Dexter. Happiest toe, not toe in life. I should check Esper's real quick before I go in there. That's the trouble too early on, is when Espers are at such different rates that somebody finishes way early and you can't give them anything else, like Sabin. I guess I can keep it equipped. But Sabin's done with Siren. Oh, Dexter from Cartoon Network. Not Dexter the serial killer. My year was all right, minus the new neighbors. Ugh, that's always rough. Finally got my games to work, doubled my subscriber count. Heck yeah. Got another finished another Let's Play under my belt. Dude, heck yeah. Doubled your subscribers. That's awesome. Time of my life. Never felt this way before. Toe of my life. Okay, dude, this part is amazing. Opera House. Can you guys hear the game well? I know you guys gave me the thumbs up before, but this is an important part to hear. Once we get started with things, I'm gonna not talk as much because it's amazing, but let me know if we need a little more volumage. Oh, it's you again. We read that letter. So Setzer's coming to snatch Maria away. He'll probably appear right at the climax of the first act. He loves to make an entrance. All right. When he shows up, we'll jump out and nab him. Dear me, no, you'll ruin the performance. I'll lose my job. But if you don't do anything... Oh, this is simply horrible. I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. Let him grab her. Let him grab her. That's what he's saying. We'll use a decoy. Once he's got her, we'll follow him right back to his airship. And if all goes well, we should be able to commandeer it. She's like, are you mad if anything should happen to Maria? That's why we're gonna use the decoy. We can hide Maria somewhere safe. Come again? He like shoves him away. You said Celeste looks like Maria, right? Now, just a minute. She can be our Maria. We'll let Setzer kidnap her and lead us to his airship. Brilliant! Hold on here. I'm a former general, not some opera floozy. Joe and I were talking a little bit. I think it was you, Joe. We were talking about Final Fantasy IV. She's in there practicing. Mi, do, re, mi, fa, ma, re, ya. And then Locke's laughing. The jump of personality in these sprites from Final Fantasy IV to 6 is insane. Like, I do like Final Fantasy 4 and 5 a lot. 4 a lot, actually. But the sprites are so tiny, it kind of drives me nuts. I love how big and chunky these sprites are. But the very best are like Secret of Mana and Chrono Trigger type sprites, which are just huge, you know? That's the spirit. And of course, Ultros is here.
I got my own little surprise planned for y'all. Just like Setzer. It'll be tons of fun.
Better get to work. We gotta make a star out of you, Celeste.
Yeah. Isn't anyone gonna read my letter?
Well, that's good, Sonny. Yeah, I know you're in a really good place. It was 30 at the start of the year, I advertised, and now it's 78. Wow. That's freaking awesome. You get Dirty Dancing and Footloose mixed up. That's your favorite song? That's a good one. I mean, 80s music is the best. All right, so opinion on the movie Tombstone. Never seen it. Love Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, dude, we gotta stream that. The war between the East and the West was growing more violent by the day. Ultros sounds like a witch. I kind of borrowed Kefka's voice for Ultros. Draco, a soldier from the West, thinks of his love, Maria. The PSP version, the sprites are less of a square. Oh, okay. Back at home. Maria's back at home. Dude, Joe, this scene is epic. It's legendary. Listen to these voices. This was on the Super Nintendo. Listen to this. I'm not going to sing the words. You can read them. But dude, the melody, it hits right into the feels, man. So much memory for this. Sonny, I would ruin it. I promise I would. Superstar. That's so cool. Dude, if you find real orchestrated. There's versions of the song that's fully orchestrated with like people actually singing it. Oh, it's freaking amazing. We'll hear more in a minute, though.
I'm gonna go check on things in the dressing room.
Oh, I hope this works.
Go on. Give her some encouragement. Why is everyone singing?
Davin has no idea what an opera is all about. Locke and Celeste have such a cool story in this game. Oh, she's all dolled up. He blushes.
Have you always been that pretty? Locke, why did you stand up for me when you did? Because I'm tired of standing by and doing nothing while I lose the girls I like.
That is a different translation than the original for sure. Wow, did he just straight up confess his feelings for her? I don't think that was in the original version at all. Because I'm tired of standing by and doing nothing while I lose the girls I like. Wow.
Am I just a replacement for her?
Wow, this is so much better than the original. I've forgotten. They don't bring this up at all in the original. It's very vague. This is so much better.
Am I just a replacement for her?
He's still blushing, by the way.
That ribbon looks nice on you. I have to go on stage soon. This next scene's an important one. Maria starts to worry that something's happened to Draco and pours her feelings into song.
Shouldn't you check the score one last time? You have to memorize these lines and everything. You guys have to help me remember what they are. Did you do your homework and listen to that Judas Priest song? Oh, I didn't. I forgot. You should send it to me in the Discord so I remember. Read the score, yes. Okay, scene 1. Oh, my hero, my beloved, shall we still be made to part? We got to remember this. Though promises of perennial love, yet sing here in my heart. I'm the darkness. Oh, I'm just remembering the melody of these words. I'm the darkness, you're the starlight, shining brightly from afar. Through hours of despair, I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. Must my final vows exchanged be with him and not with you? Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew. This is where you pick up the flowers, climb the stairs, and toss the flowers from the highest balcony. Be sure to finish by the end of the interlude. There isn't that much time before the start of scene 2. It's not too hard to remember because it does give you prompts, and the wrong answers are pretty ridiculous. Let's do YouTube, John. Oh man, if I play this on an updated version, it's gonna mess with my head to remember the new lyrics. Fiddler, what's going on, man? Did you just join? Did I see you before? Either way, welcome in, my friend. The Pixel Remaster, I think, is pretty close to this version, actually, if I remember right. And the Pixel Remaster... Oh, you just joined. Well, welcome in, good sir. Great to see you. The Pixel Remaster redoes this, not remakes it, like, it's the same, but they change the stage to be 3D, and it's amazing. I won't spoil it if you guys want to play through the Pixel Remaster. It's worth it. Fiddler, welcome in. We have been gaining, we have had a train of donations tonight. We're up to almost $80 tonight in total for our donations for games for kids for Christmas, which we're going to start doing here really soon. Okay, here we go. I will eventually play the remaster, I think. I've got it on Steam. Oh, heck yeah. But you just jumped in for one of the best parts of the whole game. This song. I'm just going to keep my mouth kind of shut. Western armies were defeated, and Maria's castle fell into the hands of the East.
Forced to wed the Eastern Prince Ralls, Maria still thinks only of Draco as she gazes at the stars. I missed a little bit. The next line is, "Oh, my hero." Oh, I love it so much. This game means a lot to me, Sonny. It's true. Oh, I missed the prompt. I wish, I can't remember the last time I messed up on this. Oops, that wasn't it, was it? Sorry. They kicked me off the stage. What? We got kicked out of the whole place? What on earth? I don't think that's ever happened. Yesterday was a royal mess, but we've managed to keep the stage. It's on for the next 3 days. That was hilarious. Okay, moral of the story, don't watch the chat, watch the screen. They're on a mission now. They're getting ready to go. The good news is we get to hear that intro again because it's beautiful. But yeah, Sonny, this game means a lot to me, and that song, it's one of those songs that just punches the feels, like mix of childhood nostalgia. Don't slip up this time, he says. We don't need to check the score. I know the lines. You get thrown out straight up if you fail. That's crazy. Really, Joe? Undertale did that? Okay. I'll watch it this time. I don't think I knew that because I don't think I've ever failed on this part. Maria still thinks only of Draco as she gazes at the stars each night. That's what it says. Oh, my hero is how it starts. It's like each phrase, each clause of the song requires a prompt, so I just need to listen for that. Find the Darkness is next. Her adorable little sprite singing. Oh, right. So good. Yeah, they fit it way better in this translation. Come, Maria, dance with me. She dances with Draco's ghost. Gotta get up here before the queue. Oh, yeah, Fiddler. Oh, this game is very poetic, and it's just genius, dude. It's so genius. Way ahead of its time. The sort of hinge character that Celeste is in this game, the role she plays
with that huge twist right in the middle of the game. And the themes around her and Locke. It's freaking brilliant, dude.
Prince Ralse is looking for his dance partner. Please leave the past behind. Our kingdom is part of the East now.
Part is beautiful. It's freaking amazing. Opinion on Prince, the guitarist, that is. I never even knew who Prince was until about 5-6 years ago, when I was on a business trip for work, and we went to the famous blues club in Chicago, and there was a Prince reenactor concert. Now that I know who he is, and looking back, is like, he was pretty like accurate. It's pretty good. But at the time, I was like, who is this again? Prince. It's Prince. I was like, is he dead then? Like, I had no idea who he was. So I don't know any of his songs. You were wonderful, Celeste. Love their story. The letter.
I owe you guys one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera, Ultros. Uh-oh, better tell the impresario.
Yeah, I get that impression, John, that's one thing that once I discovered who he was, I was like, oh, this seems like a big deal that I should have known, but I just never did. Before I knew his music, I mostly only knew Prince from jokes about the artist formerly known as. What? This part's so cool.
The Western survivors attack. Impossible.
Oh, Maria's glitched out right there. Look at that.
Attack! Wait! It's Draco.
It's weird that she's glitched behind the pillar. I wonder why I did that. This scene is so cool. Dangers afoot.
But how is he planning to disrupt the opera?
With that, they go up into the rafters. Look at this. He's got a 4-ton weight that he's going to crush Celeste with from the rafters.
Let's see if Maria can shrug this off. Yeah, this is heavier than I thought. It's gonna take me 5 minutes to push this thing off. We haven't a second to lose. Talk to the stagehand in the room up to the right. He'll help you get up there. Leave it to us.
Timer begins.
The impresario sent you. You need to get up to the catwalks. Lower the switch on the far right, but don't touch any of the others.
Okay, now what? Oh. part is so epic. I don't know if I should be using Sabin's blitzes so much, though. They take up too much time to animate. All the animations take forever. Locke attacks twice and steals twice every command. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. There's so many. I still need to do a blitz. I can just attack with Locke for now so he doesn't mug every time. They don't have good items anyway. Is the audio out of sync? That'd be weird. The audio with the game? Of course, it all is lined up with for me, but huh? I don't know. Maybe give your stream a refresh. I doubt it's you, but you never know. Yeah, the game audio is a little out of sync. Interesting. Well, in the game we saw was glitching, right? Like some of the sprites were in the wrong place, which is strange because that would be baked into the ROM itself. That's kind of weird. I'll restart the game at our next save point. Huh? Oh, rats! Everybody drops onto the stage. So great. No, no, this will never do. With those two flattened and there's no one to win the girl, how could the story possibly continue? Oh, interesting, Joe. Neither Draco nor Ralse will win Celeste's hand. It is I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer, who shall take her as my wife. Crowd likes it. Oh dear, what dreadful acting. Silence, knave! You stand in the presence of octopus royalty. A low-born thief like you could never defeat me. I challenge you to a duel. Might as well make the most of this. Music! It's so good. It's me again. Long time no see. Did you miss me? Drill the crap out of this dude. Acid rain. It's a purple octopus. Shouldn't it be purple rain with what we've been talking about? Did we see what Siren does? I don't think we cast Siren. Let's see what she does. Ooh! Lunatic voice. It's not going to work on him. There's the edited Siren sprite. In the Japanese one, she is less clothed. Had to censor it for Western audiences back then. Morning again! I feel like such a sucker. Well, kids, hate to ink and run, but I am an octopus. That's easy. Good thing, because Sabin almost died. Locke's just laughing. Hold it right there. My compliments on a most impressive performance.
Setzer! I'm a man of my word, impresario. I'm taking Maria. What? Unforeseen twists at every turn. Just as we think Maria is to become Locke's new bride, she's dragged off by Setzer instead. What fate lies in store for her now? Be sure to come back and see part 2.
Siren is silence? That's what I thought. $2 whole. Did I miss something? I think I remember a version of the scene where it's Edgar. I don't think I've ever seen that. Is that possible? I don't think so, because it's tied to their Locke and Celeste's side story, right? If that's true, my mind's gonna be blown. Oh, that's what I got from Ultros, the 2 AP. The $2. What a loser. So what's better, Doom 1 or 2? You're talking the originals, right? Doom 1, I would say.
Don't worry. I'll give you plenty of attention later.
Wow. So he really does have parties on his airship. Oh my gosh. He winks. Yeah, you can't do anything to Celeste that she doesn't want you to do. She's hardcore. Throws a rope down.
What a performance! You're a great fake actress, Celeste. Enough. But the real show starts now. It's time for Act 2. Where's Setzer? He should be right back. What are you doing in here? You're not Maria, are you? Setzer, we need your help. We need to get to Vector. Your ship is the only... If you're not Maria, then we have nothing to talk about. Wait. We heard that your ship is the finest vessel in the world. And that you were the world's greatest gambler. I'm the King of Figaro. If you help us, you'll be well rewarded. Come with me. Then you'll... Don't misunderstand me. I still haven't said I'll help you.
We gave him kind of a solid Snake voice. Yeah, the OG. Time for me to finally do the last, 3 quests left in Baldur's Gate 3. I put it off for long enough. Wow, you're about to beat Baldur's Gate 3. Congrats, dude.
Business has been awfully slow lately, thanks to the Empire. You're not the only one suffering. The Empire has been toppling towns and villages left and right. They're abusing their magitech power and trying to take over the world. My kingdom was allied with the Empire, until recently. Maybe you want to be a slave to the Empire, but I sure don't. We're at least together in hating the Empire, right? So please. You know, I think you may be even cuter than Maria. All right, if Celeste becomes my wife, I'll help you. Otherwise... What? Are you crazy? Fine. Great, it's settled. But I have some conditions. We flip this coin. If it's heads, you help us. If it's tails, I'm yours. Well, Mr. Gambler? Ha! I like it. I accept. Celeste, are you serious? If you marry that guy... Ready? Heads. I win. Now it's time for you to hold up your end of the bargain. A valuable trinket indeed. I've never seen a double-headed coin before. That coin! Edgar, don't tell me! I'm afraid you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler. But that's part of the game now, isn't it?
How low can you stoop? I love it. All right, I'll help you. Gambling against the Empire with nothing to lose but my life. I haven't felt so excited in years. My life's a chip in your pile. Ante up. That's definitely a better translation than the original. So that's where we find out that Edgar's special coin that he flipped for the kingdom with his brother was double-sided. And he was doing it for Sabin's sake, not for his own. Apparently I was wrong. It is Locke and Celeste. Is this how Star Wars went down? Fetzer's coat kind of reminds me of Alucard. Yeah, totally. He looks like Alucard. I've always thought that too. I can't believe this clunky old thing can fly. You sure it'll stay in the air? When things fall, they fall. Life's a game of chance. You play your cards and fate plays hers. They'll spot us in the air from miles away if we try to fly this thing into the Empire. We'd better land a safe distance away. That sounds like a good idea. I'll stay on board and keep the ship ready to take off at a moment's notice. This is pretty cool too. You can see the lights of the Empire in the distance. I'm telling you, this game was so far ahead of its time. I don't know anyone that's baritone is. Yeah. His voice is something else. Stumped of what to put on your Vita? Dude, here's my shelf. Grab all those Super Nintendo games. All right, so I'm going to save it. Sabin is still just about dead. I got to remember to heal up. I'm going to turn it off. We're going to reset the game, and we'll jump off the TV. And we'll bring it over to the bed again for the last half. Okay. Turn this TV off. Man, that part of the game is so freaking awesome. So good. The audio is delayed. Okay. Is my voice's audio delayed or just in the game? I assumed it was just in the game. There's your Christmas decorations right there, John. I've got our Christmas tree outside in the backyard. That's all I need. Snowman. Let's turn the lights off and look. Just MUVR. Okay. We'll reboot. Viva reboot. Let's bring some background back for a second. While I restart MUVR. We're halfway through the stream, a little more than halfway through the stream. Thank you so much to everybody tonight that has donated anything. That was freaking fantastic. I need to actually get a game plan here together really soon for Christmas. In fact, it might take a few attempts of going out into the stores because, you know, not everybody's going to be there right then, Christmas shopping, but I'm going to try and just catch some people when they're there. I should go on like Saturdays, you know, like tomorrow's Saturday. I should go when people are probably Christmas shopping. See if I can catch people. Eskimos in the chat, dude. What's up? Donating my time count, of course. Eskimo, what's new, man? Great to see you. And what a bad time to have MUVR's audio be delayed when like one of the coolest parts of the game that's based on music. Oh, I closed my closet door behind me. Just finishing up my semester. Got 2 weeks left. Way to go, brother. Heck yeah. I feel my voice starting to die from reading these lines. And I got to make sure it's in tip-top shape for Monday so I can do my voice recording stuff. Finals have been trudging along. Blah. Need some soda. I was just thinking that. My thoughts exactly. Get a Coke in you. There's myths that like soda carbonation and stuff like helps with sore throat. And I feel like it does when I'm drinking it, especially if it's 0 sugar. But like, I don't know if that's a wives' tale or not. Don't say it, John. Do not say it. No, just a can of ginger ale. Yeah, that's good. Okay, MUVR is rebooted. Should we try it again? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can get a Coke out of the fridge here. It's newly stocked. That does sound really good. Get me through the last half of the stream. Get us all through the last half of the stream. Buy a kid a game for Christmas is at $536 out of 600. That's amazing. 89% to goal. Heck yeah, desk fridge. I actually got this is one of the last things I got with my last company before I jumped ship to my new job. I won it, I think. No, it was a giveaway. We got to choose between a couple different things. I was like, mini fridge is fine, I guess. Okay. Got to respond. I've got a couple things on Facebook Marketplace. I got to respond to this, or I lose a sale. Surprised somebody's biting on this. Okay, let's keep going. We've got the Coke now. Got to do laundry, then I'll grab a can and I'll be here, says John. Let's see if MUVR is any better, shall we? Let's try this view. I know we were using the other one for a minute. Let's see if we like this view. It makes the game a little smaller, but kind of clean. And all of the rewards will come down here, like down below, in between me and the Nostalgia Nation logo. And you can see the goal a bit better. Let's try this for a sec. And we'll see if our audio is working any better. Play the Game Boy on the bed. Right next to the triple triad cards. Get a good view on here. There we go. That looks pretty good. Get those chunky Game Boy Advance pixels. Okay, just landed on the Empire. Let me know if the audio is fixed. Hopefully it is. Got a good amount of money. Everything's so expensive in this game. That's probably fine. Audio sounds fine to me, but I do not know what it sounded like before. It isn't. So, Joe, it isn't fixed or it isn't delayed anymore. Welcome to Albrook, the occupied city, he says. Not fixed. Really? Why would it not be fixed? It's totally fixed for... I mean, it never was weird for me. This pub's pretty much an Imperial clubhouse these days. Sheesh, those soldiers think they own this place. Gotta always check the clocks for elixirs. Okay, we own everything except an amulet. Protective charm worn around the neck prevents poison, darkness, and zombie. Gotta have at least one of everything, right? Not fixed. I wonder, wonder why. The monsters on this continent are exceptionally vulnerable to magic, he says. I think this is the first time I've paid to sleep in an inn in this game. Soda time. And chips. I think I have some chips. Nice and loud and crunchy. That's what we want in this mic. Yeah. Since the audio is aligned for me, it's got to be, I mean, it's not MUVR itself. It's got to be, you know, OBS somehow. Not transferring it. I don't know. That's very strange. I need to find the item shops, weapon shops. Here we go. Armor and weapon is what I meant. Next up is for me to get a new capture card. So I can play my Switch games on stream and not have it suck. Hikuichi Monchi, we have one already for him. 1, 2, 3, and Celeste will have a sword again, so we need that. Sakura. We're good on Shuriken, and we don't have many scrolls, but that's okay. Let's get one of each. Oh, good thing we checked. Celeste wasn't even equipped with anything anymore after the play. After the opera. Didn't remove her relics, did it? Wow, it did. She had the 2 earrings on. And while we're here, let's check out the Esper's abilities. See if Sabin has anyone to trade with yet. Not yet. Took her Esper off too. Gosh, good thing I checked. Two weapons known as Ultima weapons were used during the War of the Magi 1,000 years ago. One was a sword whose blade sprang from its wielder's strength. The other was a monster born for destruction. We will assuredly encounter both of those before the game's end. Check the armor shops here. This is, I feel, one of the things that's lost now in modern games. Exploring towns, going in the houses, buying new gear, finding little items and secrets all over town. That is not a thing anymore in RPGs, and I hate it. That's one of the most magical things about RPGs. Hey, says Jason. Okay, so we have one twist headband for Cyan. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't afford that. I can afford 2, barely. Mithril vest. I have 2 of those, so we're pretty good there. Gao can have the ninja gear later. It's really just Priest's Mitre. I'm poor, or rather, this thing's expensive. Oh. Hat that provides a 12.5% bonus to maximum MP. Okay, I'm going to get 1 and give it to Celeste. That's what I'm going to do. I'm probably wrong about this, but I have a feeling the original game doesn't tell you the descriptions of what the items do. Or maybe it does, but they're really bad, so you don't really know. Emperor Gestal commissioned a painting, but what kind of painting should I do? We're starting to get a lot of foreshadowing for the big twist in the middle of the game that changes everything. To this day, I don't know if an RPG has ever topped that twist that happens in the middle of this game. And to think it was a twist that happened in 1990, what did this game come out, 4 or something like that? We're going to have to make sure we can fit that whole part of the game into one stream. We can't break up that part. We can't. And now I have my airship. Oh yeah, it's just parked. Homeboy here is a free inn. Why did I waste my money in there? Item store with basics. Let's just go talk to Setzer real quick. Got a craps table. Very cool. Engine rooms. It's so cool you can like fully explore this. I think there's what, 2 airships you get in this game? Unlike Final Fantasy IV where you get like 5 or 6 or something like that. Got another craps table down here. Ooh, roulette. That's my favorite. Got a roulette table. That's so cool. Blackjack. These are blackjack tables. What's the matter? Lost your nerve to take on the Empire? No. Lost the nerve to take over your mom. Let's level the espers up a little bit more before we move on. It's cool. It's all parked on the grass. Oh, so sad to think what Final Fantasy has become. Look how freaking awesome it used to be. All right, might as well explore while I'm leveling up. Did I just do Blitz? Or did I attack myself by accident? Okay, I did Blitz. You know what else used to be cool but isn't? Leprosy. You know what? Leprosy was freaking awesome. That's true. It was freaking awesome. And now it's just not cool anymore. Now Final Fantasy games are M-rated action games. How did we get here? Exactly, Joseph. That's exactly it. How the freak did we get here? In fact, Raziel, you know, my bro, he has a great video on this very thing. He has a video series he does called Fall of a Franchise, which covers a bunch of different IPs, but go watch his one on Final Fantasy. It's pretty accurate. Freaking sucks. Not the video, the fact that Final Fantasy has fallen from grace. I had plans, I mean, I have an outline, I've had it forever, to make a video about kind of the same thing. More of how to fix Final Fantasy, like what it needs to do to redeem itself and come back to its glory, but we'll see if I can ever get to that video. I'm looking above me on my whiteboard, I've got 4 videos in the works that come first. The first of which is going to post tonight for you members. Who doesn't want arm fall off disease? Yeah, right? Making them turn-based would be a nice start. Exactly. Jason's heading off to sleep. Dude, you are the freaking bomb.com. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. Always appreciate you. Tuberculosis, now it's pretty meh. Agreed. Diseases in general. Can we just say diseases in general used to be cool and now they're super not? What happened? So Joe, yeah, like turn-based is a must. I don't care what anyone says. It's too old school. Nobody likes that anymore. Excuse me, Expedition 33 would like a word with you, please. People love it and people want it. Thank you very much. End of story. It's good and it needs to come back. Turn-based random encounters. I can understand maybe not random encounters just like this, but one way or another, dude, it has to come back. That's number one. Number 2, it's called Final Fantasy. So how about, get this crazy idea, make it fantasy. Make it fantasy, not final sci-fi, not final rom-com, not final 10-2, whatever the heck that was. Let's make it fantasy. Even this game is steampunk fantasy, but it is fantasy. Yeah, that's true. Look at Pokemon. And Pokemon's the worst. Let me clarify before I get burned at the stake. I love Pokemon. It's part of my childhood. It's part of all of our childhoods, one way or another. But the series itself has refused to evolve in any significant way at all. And people say, well, it went 3D and like, oh, like Arceus has like live catching and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, that's not enough. That's way too little, way too late. The series needs to be Breath of the Wild, completely reinvented from the ground up, completely factory reset, and they'll never do it. Never played Clair Obscur. I don't know how I feel about the dodging and parrying. Yeah, I mentioned earlier I didn't play it either, and it irks me really bad because I really wanted to. It looked like my jam completely, and I'm convinced it's going to get Game of the Year. But one thing that drives me nuts is F-bombs. Like I can handle 1 or 2 here or there, whatever. It's not a big deal. But when it's like every other word, like in Final Fantasy 16, it drives me insane. It feels so forced and it's so crappy and tacky. Plus, I don't like to play that if that's the case when my kids are around. So I wanted to play Clair Obscur, but the content level was just too high for what I prefer for that kind of a game. So ain't gonna waste my time on it. Period. I know I'm kind of weird for operating that way, but that's what I do. See, I love Pokemon's battle system, the old one. There's nothing wrong with that. Like turn-based, traditional turn-based, like it's almost like Dragon Quest, right? Yeah. That's what RPGs and Final Fantasy need again, for sure. I wish it would tell me when I fully master an Esper. We got a ways to go. We probably won't master all of it. I got Pokemon Red version the day it wasn't the day it came out, but probably the week or two that it came out for my birthday. I had seen it in like Nintendo Power or something, like a preview of it. So I asked my mom for my birthday if I could get this dragon game that I found. I had no idea what it was. The world had no idea what it was, at least in the West. Got it for my birthday, red version. I remember having the box with Charmander on the front. Loved it to death. Brought it to school, you know, snuck my Game Boy to school as we did back then. Played the heck out of it, and within about a week or so, there was about a week of silence where it was just kind of my thing. It was like, oh, I'm playing this new game that nobody really knows about. And then I remember almost overnight, it like exploded and everybody at school was talking about it and playing it. And I was like, hey, that's my dragon game. Everybody knows about this now. Kind of funky that I was there at ground level and it was so, like the world had no idea what was coming. You know what I mean? Joe, exactly, dude. That's exactly what I was thinking the other day. Word for word. I'm like, look at freaking Dragon Quest. It's the same company. It's Square Enix. Dragon Quest refuses to change. Dragon Quest 11S or 11 or whatever, exact same battle system as Dragon Quest 1. Pretty much. I mean, obviously it's evolved a little, but they don't try and get crazy. They don't try and mess with something that's not broken, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's why Dragon Quest, I feel like, you know, it was always for the long time, especially in the 90s, Final Fantasy versus Dragon Quest. They were butting heads. And back then it was Enix and Squaresoft. So they were competitors. And it's like, oh, Final Fantasy kind of rose above Dragon Quest. And Dragon Quest is a huge deal in Japan. It's huge. And Final Fantasy kind of knocked it off the top of the hill for a minute. But now Final Fantasy has sort of struggled and kind of collapsed in on itself, and Dragon Quest plowed ahead what it was doing, and it's got the crown now again. Dragon Quest has survived, Final Fantasy died. Oh, Adam's father had a similar experience. That's sick. Did you get red version or blue version, or did you both get both versions? Like one got one got the other? I don't think that's even true. You know, the battle system in Final Fantasy X, Dragon Quest XI is, particular, is kind of that, where a character can only act on their turn. I loved, as much as I diss on 10, and as many problems as I have with that game, the battle system's so cool. And it does what 10 and 12 did, what we've wanted since Final Fantasy, I guess, 4, technically. And that is every party member you have is always with you. They don't have to force this plot thing where it's like, oh, we need to split up because you can only have 4 people in your party. I love that 10 is like everyone's with you always and you can swap them in and out live. And 12, same deal. Like, that's so cool. And I wish more RPGs would do that. I was blue, Colt was red. Sick. Yep, me and my little brother would have our Game Boys at night, and we would link them up with the link cable from our bunk beds. I was on the bottom, he was on the top. We'd link cable up at night and play Pokemon together while we were supposed to be sleeping. Good times. He now has 2 kids of his own, and I have 3. How time flies. Got your can, says John. Oh, I missed John's thing. Fun thing, in the same way you weren't allowed to play Game Boys, I still wasn't allowed Game Boys in school. I had my GBA SP, and I got told to put it away. Dragon Quest is getting a surge of stuff now. The Erdrick Trilogy remake, 7 Reimagined looks incredible. I mean, people say don't touch Chrono Trigger. It's perfect. And I tend to agree. But I'm not gonna lie, if they showed a trailer that looked like 7 reimagined, like, but it was Chrono Trigger that looked like that, because again, it's Akira Toriyama, right? Same art style, so you can see how it would translate. I don't know if I would complain very much. That's pretty awesome looking. I was stunned with how 7 reimagined looked. And I don't remember 7 being that fun. So I might give it another try with the remake. Dragon Quest XI does that party thing too, where the party members can be switched on your turn. It's so... Why haven't we done this more? A Chrono Trigger Pixel remake? Yeah, I don't know, man. Hard to say what I'd want out of that. Gosh, now we have another item shop to get out of my way. I kill this soldier. Okay. Please have the same gear as the last one. Okay, it does. Pretty much. Oh. Boomerang for Locke. He has 2 moon ring blades, which has... Oh, we can't see the attack power. Boomerang! I've got to buy at least one from him. I'll have 1 boomerang. Bangarang! Name that movie. Bangarang! Curved wooden throwing weapon. So it's a boomerang? It's actually a boomerang. Bangarang! Did you know that Dragon Quest has had party members traveling in the overworld since the 80s, while Final Fantasy has had your team hiding in the main character's butt for years? That's crazy. Isn't that a funny trend that started? Yeah. I remember on the NES and stuff, Dragon Quest, people always following you in that big snake line. It is weird that, I think that started with... Final Fantasy 1 did that, right? Yeah, they were all like that up until 8? Final Fantasy 8, they follow behind you. 4 absorbs people. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, dude, 8. Started with 2, and 8 is the first Final Fantasy after that to have them follow you again properly. That's kind of crazy. 8's so good, you guys. Don't listen to anyone that says otherwise. They're wrong. Actually, I can sell a bunch of crap in here. We got a bunch of old weapons. I have 7 mithril knives because Locke's been stealing them all. Main Gouch. That's crazy. I just got this weapon in Final Fantasy 12. That's cool. I didn't realize that was a throwback to this game. I just barely got this in FF12. Thief's Knife. Air Knife. Kodachi and Sakura I'll keep in case I need to see what Shadow actually needs before I sell anything. Mithril Blades are good. Great Sword's probably good to sell. Mithril Spear I can sell. Ashura and Kotetsu I can... Kiku Ichimonji I just realized is also a weapon in Final Fantasy 12. Wise Basic made it to the sleepover! Dude, his mom dropped him off late, but that's okay. He had to finish his homework first. Final Fantasy 9 is better. Wholly agree. You all know Final Fantasy 9 is the best. Best game ever made, in fact. Scientifically proven. What is a junction? Homework took forever. Dude, a junction. How much time you got? Watch my 40-minute video on Final Fantasy VIII and you'll learn all about junctioning and what it is from a lore standpoint. Chain Flail, get rid of those. Mithril Claws. Metal Knuckers. Kaiser Knuckers. Buckler. Heavy Shield. Yeah, we can get rid of all this crap. Leather cap, plumed hat. Okay, and this stuff. I wish we showed the stats in the menu. I think I sold too many helmets, but that's okay. Silk robe, iron armor, leather armor. We definitely don't need those. I think I just sold some stuff Tara needs. I can't remember. I need all my party with me. I hate how it does that. Okay, now we got some good gil. I'm going to get Locke another boomerang. Bangarang! Can you explain compound interest to me? I can, but I definitely don't want to. That's what I did for the last 10 years at my last job. I was in the credit card finance industry, explaining residual interest and compound interest and how cards work and how all that stuff works. Here's all you need to know, John, now that you're an adult. Only get a credit card if you can pay it off every month automatically and never go into debt. Just reap the rewards on the credit card, pay it off every month. Otherwise, don't get a credit card. Oh, now we've got mithril helmets in here. Now they're just being mean. I did sell the white dress. We needed that for Tina, not Tina. That's her Japanese name, Tara. Mithril vest. I have 2, so we're good on that. Mithril helm. 1, 2, 3. Why is it saying Locke's stats will go up with the mithril helm if he already has priest mitre? Get 2 of these. Edgar and Celeste. Okay. Buy a membership on the channel. That's true. Wise. They don't call him Wise for no reason. Get a credit card, buy a membership on this channel, contribute to the buy a game for a kid Christmas fund over there in the corner, and your life's going to be great. Why do you think our names are green? Good point. What do you think of the best-selling album, In Black? That's a good album. I miss Tyler. Sub count is going up quick. I know, dude. It's that new video I posted, that VR video I posted 2 weeks ago. Man, that kicked my subscribers up big time. We just celebrated 4,000 and we're more than halfway to 5 already. That was like 2 weeks ago. So I'm okay with that. That would be amazing if we hit 5,000 before the end of the month. That'd be incredible. Merry Christmas to me, I guess. I know. No one more of an expert on it than you, but I don't blame you for not wanting to explain it. If you really want me to, John, side me in Discord. I'll help you out. That one popped off. Yeah, it was crazy. Thank you. That was a good one. Thank you so much. What are we doing for 5K, dude? I don't even know. I haven't even had time to think about it. It just snuck up on us so quick. With a growth rate like that, I might have to chill on the official giveaways and stuff like that, but we'll celebrate for sure. Don't forget us when you become famous. Well, more famous, whatever. I will never, ever get to the point where, even if I have 5 million subscribers, I will never... You guys are always going to be my homies, for sure. Cast haste on the wearer. 7,000, though. Kind of want that. Oops, I did it. Oops. It's probably stupid, but I want Edgar to have that. He kind of has weak sauce relics on, and since he has his tools with his auto crossbow, I think he needs haste all the time. 5K special, you fly me to America. I don't know if that's in the budget right now. For the 1 million, I'll do that, John. All right, we got like 10 minutes left in the stream. Let's just level grind and chill with each other, and then we'll call it a day. Anybody have any good weekend plans? Looking for treasure. So before the end of the month, I have that new video dropping tonight. Members will see it tonight. Everyone else will see it probably on Sunday morning. I'm going to post probably my new updated 2025. I should probably just title it 2026 at this point. MUVR setup walkthrough. It's going to be much snappier, much more professionally made than the last one, which kind of started my channel off. That'll probably be posting within the next week. I've got my year-end video where I go through everything I played this year and name my personal game of the year. It's kind of slim pickings this year, to be honest. And I'm hoping to get one more extra video out on top of those. So that's kind of the plan. We'll see what I can get done. Washing and installing stuff to Vita. Watching, I assume. Not that I have much storage left. Does that have like an SD card slot in it? Or does it just have its internal storage and that's it? I imagine it has some kind of expandable storage. All right, guys. Sorry for being late and leaving, but I really have to get going. Good night, and remember to become a member or donate soon so that kids in need may get experience video games. Dude, Wise, you're a real OG, dude. Thank you so much. Just glad you were here. Have an awesome night, dude. Been too busy hanging out with us. I know, that's why I had to cut one stream night out. Oh, you are literally washing. Okay. Doing some tree decorating tomorrow and otherwise relaxing. Love to hear that, Tyler. You deserve it, man. Trying to finish Stranger Things. Okay, you'll have to side me in Discord, Tyler, when you finish Stranger Things, because of course the next burst of episodes is in what? 1, 2, about 3 weeks from now. Dude, season 5 is so good so far. I'm loving it. Let me know what you think of it when you finish. It has a memory card. They cost boatloads and suck. But I have an adapter to use an SD card. Oh, that's cool. It was the Vita. Maybe I'm thinking of PSP or both. They had those really long, specific memory cards just for that system. Was that the Vita? I remember seeing that and just laughing. Like, Sony, what are you doing? That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I want to say that was the Vita. I just remember them looking like a standard old school SD card, but they were like twice as long, like tall. Yeah. Those sucked. Yo, how's everyone doing? Mr. Beans is in here. What's up, Mr. Beans? Give us the scoop on your life. How are things going? Luckily, adapters are here for crap like that now. Yeah. Beans! Sony memory stick. That's what it was. That's nostalgic. It was all Sony stuff at the time. They were like the Apple of video games back then. You want to play our stuff? You got to use all our things. And they're all weird, and they're all expensive, and they're all stupid. I'm going to go back to the airship area. Save it. Vita had a micro version. PSP. Oh, PSP had the standard. Oh, really? I don't feel like this haste on Edgar is helping very much. How has my chip crunching been in the microphone, by the way, guys? I'm looking at my mic thing when I do it, and it doesn't seem like it's picking up any crunching. Is that true? If that's so, thank you, Mike, for not picking it up. Can't hear it at all. That's amazing. This new mic is magic. What's good, Tyler, sir, and Colby? I'm taking it one day at a time. That's what I like to hear, Beans. I'm sure you're freaking crushing it in life, dude. Like always. Somebody learned to spell. Let's do another Esper check. Ramu, he's done. Kate Sith is getting there. And Kirin is not there at all. Before I go into the Empire stuff, I want to at least learn the current round of Espers and swap them all around. We can get Colby the loudest chips and really push the mic. 5 chips at once. Ready? A whole mouthful. Here we go. Look at that. It's late, but I had to order some late night tea Terry's again. I don't know what that is. Ready for this? I won't be able to talk for a good minute. Here we go. Mic test. That's a lot of chip. Wow, it's not moving at all. Late's in the chat. Dude, how you been? Great to see you. You popped in right in time. We're pretty much ending the stream. Amazing timing. Nope, nothing. Wow. This mic, dude. It's amazing. And freaking this town has even more gear that we have to buy. Save it. I'm gonna just check the shops and then we're calling it a night. We can all get to our weekend. Like I always say, you're not gonna get content like this anywhere else on the internet. Dude shoves his face full of potato chips and tries to talk. This is the only place you'll get it. Yeah, testing noise cancellation on my mic, yep. Exactly, and it's succeeding. How did I get in a battle? Didn't I just enter the town? We need to know the limits. Mukbang with Colby. What is that? Another elixir clock. Oh, it doesn't have any elixir in it? Are you crazy? Well, let's have somebody else lead the team. Let's have Celeste lead the team. She's a baller. Locke has to be next to her as well. Peak content. Fleete, how's life? What fun weekend plans do you have? How are you doing? Hoping you've been well. Okay, they generally have the same items and stuff in here. They do have green berets. Dang, they're expensive. Mithril helm. This game is evil. Mithril vests. Got 2 of those. Okay, this is mostly the same, but they do have mithril mail here. Well, if I buy Edgar a mithril mail, we'll get an extra vest because that's what he has on right now. It's gonna wipe my funds right out. I'm only gonna buy 2. One for Edgar and one for Celeste. Let's do that. Kind of playing favorites here. Okay. Good night, gang. Thanks for the stream. As always, a treat. Dude, Tyler, thank you for the $50 freaking toward the children. I think we're gonna really make a big difference this Christmas as a team, all of us. Tucker with the $10, Raziel with the freaking $20, right? Jason with the $1, Adam's father with the 10. How much is that? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and $91 tonight, you guys. We just bought 2 more kids a game. That's freaking crazy. Been okay. Been working tomorrow, says Fleete, dude. Good luck. Way to burn the, get to the grind. Way to work the grind, my friend. We are there with you in spirit. Okay, let's go save it and call it a night, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, every one of you. I know it's kind of goofy anytime we change a streaming schedule, but it kind of had to be done, at least for now. Who knows in the future, but that's what needed to happen right now. So thank you for you guys' support and rolling with it. Lastly, I guess, again, all the donations from now through probably up till Christmas week, which will be the end of streaming for the year for me. Every dollar you donate is going to go toward the kids. We're going to buy lots of deserving people some games, make some days brighter. In the meantime, we're almost to 5,000 subscribers. Keep your eye out for new videos. Let me step away from the Game Boy here. Turn the lights back on. So if you're a member, be on the lookout because you're going to see some of these videos first. And if not, you'll see them shortly after. Keep an eye on the Pathia Games sub-channel in the Discord, which is the game dev studio I work at now. Lots of exciting updates the last few days. This has been an exciting week with for the first trailer, the reveal trailer dropping for our game. Check that out. And I'm going to try and get you guys all the inside scoop as much as I can without getting fired as development progresses. So get this main stream up here. So thank you to all of you for just being part of it, helping me out, supporting the channel. And I think that's it. I've actually reached out to a few other product companies like Switch and Switch 2 product companies for some sponsorships. So maybe that'll go through. That'd be really cool. That'll basically culminate in me giving gear away to you guys. I'll probably get lots of products that I'll review, check out, and then send right to one of you. So I saw that. It's awesome, says Fleeta. Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's obviously nothing I did. Those are the programming wizards, but I did write some of that trailer. So as far as the dialogue goes, but all right, everybody. Corporate Colby time. Dude, I'm done with corporate. Done with it. That was my last job. Put the chips away. And I'm going to go chill, slide right into my weekend, probably play some Final Fantasy 12 out there, maybe some Metroid Prime 4. Maybe I'll do that instead. Kind of juggling those right now. You all have an excellent weekend. Remember, there's no stream on Monday, but I probably will be working on YouTube stuff because that's what I'm going to sort of devote that extra time to. But I will be back Wednesday in the afternoon. That's Wednesday the 10th, noon Mountain Time. That's 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be continuing with Tomb Raider 2013, which has been a blast so far. Go listen to that song, says John. I will. Peace, guys. Thank you so much. Have an awesome night and a great weekend. Talk to you later.